Hi everyone, my name's Allison. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Aquarius. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy, look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and also look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming in and how you can use that to your advantage. So if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And just a reminder, my name has changed. It is now Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. So my website has also changed, ancientoakpsychicarts.com. The link and all the information is in the description below. I'm super excited. So you can tell it's still me, but instead of Tarot by Allison, I am now Ancient Oak Psychic Arts. So yes, I'm very happy to have the name change. It's been a long time coming. All right, that being said, if this is your sun, moon, or rising sign, this is your reading. Okay. So a lot of energy today for you, Aquarius. I did have some cards fly out because I cleanse, shuffle, and I meditate, and I ask for the strongest energy to come through in the cards before I even turn on the camera. So a lot of cards were flying. Let's see what the universe wants to tell you today. Oh, how beautiful. First card out is the Lovers. Beautiful. Nine of Wands. The Fool. We have the Six of Pentacles, the Strength card, strength and courage. We've got the Knight of Swords. In your opportunity, we've got the Nine of Swords. For your challenge, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we have a nice mixture of energy here. We have three major arcanas. We've got the Lovers card, we've got the Fool, and we've got the Strength card. That's a pretty powerful combination. So, all right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So in your recent past, we've got the Lovers card. This is really telling me that there's something that is in deep, deep alignment with you. This could be a relationship. This could also be a career. This is something that ticks all the little boxes that you need it to tick. So for example, let's say it's a relationship. Let's say you've met someone and you feel a really deep connection. Let's say you have your list of 10 must-haves in a relationship. This person that you've met is checking off 9 or 10. And the same is true for a career. Let's say you started your own business, you switched jobs, or you just got out of school and now you're going for the career that you want, that you've studied for. This is one of those cards that's coming up for that type of beautiful energy. It's something that is being divinely blessed. You feel it. It's one of those things where if it's a relationship, it could be your soulmate. It could be. I'm always cautious about saying that. It could be someone that you have several lifetimes with. It's that feeling that you've known them your whole life. They're super easy to talk to and be around. They get you, you get them. It's a super deep connection. Then we have your present energy. This is the Nine of Wands. This is talking about your magic cannot be touched. And I'm talking about your creativity, what it is that you want to bring in to fruition. She also has this protective circle around her, which is saying that nothing can get in, nothing can interfere with what it is that she's trying to manifest and to bring in. And that is your energy, Aquarius. That's your present energy. So whatever it is that you're working on, whether it is this relationship, whether it is a career, you're so focused, you're so dedicated, and you're so determined that you're not letting anything else block you. You're not letting anybody interfere with what it is that you're doing. You're keeping distractions at bay. You're really focused on what it is that you want to bring into fruition. It's a beautiful energy. And you're just in such a good space. I feel like you've really had to do a lot of work to get here. That you've just, the hard times are behind you is really what I'm seeing so far. Because in your near future, we've got the Fool card. We've got this beautiful new beginning coming in for you. I really feel that you've doubled down. And if it's a relationship, if it's someone you've met, this person is part of your new beginning going forward. They are all encompassing of it. If it's a career, same thing. It's part of your new beginning going forward. And you're just bringing it on. You're afraid of nothing. Oh my God, what a beautiful energy, Aquarius. You are really bringing it in. All right, so let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. Beautiful energy. All right. Oh, and I forgot to mention, at the end of every single zodiac reading, I end it with a love reading for people that are single and looking for love. So all the Aquarians that are single and looking for love, stick around for the very end. All right, so your clarifiers are the Two of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the King of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Hanged Man, and the Fool. Oh my God, look at this. This is part of your future. The Fool being clarified by the Fool. Oh my God, I love it. You are really going on a new adventure. This might be something that's completely foreign to you on so many levels, but let's go ahead and start with your recent past. So with this Lover's card, it is being clarified by the Two of Pentacles and the Five of Swords. And really what this is telling me is that you're grounded, you're stable right now. You've been through a lot of obstacles that have come your way in the recent past. And that is why this feels even more satisfying that you have this Lover's energy right here, whether it's a person or a career. I feel that after everything that you've been through, things are really lining up for you. Now, this is your recent past, but stability is key. You have really grounded yourself. Then we go back over here to your present energy with this Nine of Wands, and that is being clarified by the King of Wands and the Four of Pentacles. And this is really talking about you looking to the future. This is a really bold king, and he will win the war, but he might lose a couple of battles, but he will definitely win the war in the end. And this is you. This is you having this type of protection around you. And I have to say that both of these cards are talking about protection. Okay? You definitely have some type of protection going on around you for whatever reason. It's definitely there. I do feel that you are able to look at these experiences in the past. He's looking back at your past, that you're able to use those experiences to create the beauty and the new journey going forward. That has been enriching. It's like, I think some of them might have actually been blessings in disguise, that they might have not felt good at the time, or they might have felt like a defeat at the time, but really it was a blessing in disguise. It allowed you to have this type of personal growth, and it allowed you to become the person that you are meant to be right now. With this Four of Pentacles, this is really telling me that, this is a stubborn energy. And this is telling me that you really need to relax a little bit, that you might be overly controlling. And by that, I mean that you're preventing any type of change. And on certain things, that can be a bonus. But I feel right now that you need to go with the flow. You need to allow that change to happen. And that could be as quick as you are cognizant of it and you look at the situation and you relax and you just go with the flow. It could be a situation where you're at a party, because right now we're in holiday season. We're still in Scorpio season too when I'm filming this, but I just feel that if you just relax and go with the flow, that I feel that you are just going to benefit from that, whether it's meeting other people, whether it's finances, whether it is, I almost feel like it has to also do with your health. If you're able to go with the flow a little bit with your health, maybe that's relaxing and not stressing yourself out, not worrying a lot. I feel that might have something to do with it too, but I just feel, just go with the flow and relax, and you will benefit greatly from it. That's an interesting energy. And then, of course, your near future. And this could be in the next couple of weeks with the near future. So this is the Fool. This is a new beginning, a new journey. This is that spontaneity in your step. This is you just really stepping out into the world, and everything is before you. And you don't feel weighed down by any type of emotional baggage. That's the energy that's coming off the card. And here it is again. It's here twice. Spirit is saying, if you didn't hear me the first time, I want you to hear it now. So the Fool is here twice for you. This is really this beautiful new beginning. This is the very first card in the tarot. It's 0 in this deck. It's 0 in most decks. Then we've got the Hanged Man. So while you're having this beautiful new beginning, you're also going within. This is allowing you to go within and to really look at things deeply. It's to go within. It's almost like a hermit type energy. It's to go within and gain this type of enlightenment. And then you come out reborn on the other side. And this is so apropos with the Fool here twice. It's a new beginning, a new journey. Well, that's what's happening here. But this is interior. This is what you're doing inside intellectually. You're searching for the new you. Who are you right now? What is your philosophy? What is your strength of character? What's your weakness of character? What really makes you happy at this point? How is your health? Do you like the people that you're associating with right now? Are you happy in your career? Are you happy at home? Do you like where you live? You know, you're asking yourself these big questions, and they're going to be different answers than 6 months ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, a year ago, whatever the time frame is, because we're always evolving. See what the answer is. And really, it's not what other people expect you to say. It's really how you feel in your heart. You're using your intuition and you're using your heart to say what is a legitimate answer for you. You don't have to share these answers with anybody. I'm all about personal development for you and self-discovery. But this is really about going within for this type of enlightenment. And you come out reborn, a new person on the other side, and you have deeper clarity, which allows you to move further forward in life with this new beginning. Wow, that's your energy. I haven't even pulled, or I haven't looked at the guidance and advice from Spirit yet. So let's take a look at that. But that is your energy. You definitely have been through a lot in your recent past, but things are really lining up for you. So part of the guidance and advice from Spirit is the Six of Pentacles. This is just a reminder that you're divinely protected by God. She ran out into the snow without any shoes on. Something scared her and she just took off running. She got lost. She was hungry. She was tired. She didn't know where to go. So she just laid down in the snow, and these bunnies came and they covered her with their warmth to keep her alive until the following morning. And this is being divinely protected. She's not even aware that the bunnies are there. She's so cold. Well, this is kind of your guardian angels or God coming in and protecting you. And this is part of the guidance and advice from Spirit telling you, hey, I'm right here for you. I'm protecting you. I mean, I love it. This is about your strength and courage. If you don't know it, you are very, very strong and resilient. You have this strength and courage. This is what's inside you, right? This is about your resiliency, that everything that you've been through, you're a survivor, and you've come out bigger, better, stronger, and I would say smarter on the other side, because you're learning from these life lessons that you've been through. It's not about beating yourself up. It's about learning these lessons. It's making you a stronger person. And then we have this Knight of Swords. And there's something that you need to confront before you can go further on your path. Spirit's reminding you that he's not going to let you pass until you confront him. And swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So there's something intellectually that you need to deal with. And remember, this is a general reading, so that's going to be personal for each individual person. But there's something that would benefit you to interact with. This could be thoughts, maybe they're negative thoughts. These could be how you choose words in life, how you talk about yourself, how you talk to others, how you see the world, what words you use. We all have to be careful of the words we use. I include myself in that. I mean, it's for everybody. If you're not happy in your situation, like maybe let's just say where you're living, then you need to choose certain words so that it's not a lower vibration, that it doesn't bring you down, that it's not a negative that you're throwing out into the quantum. You know, and it's hard, especially if you're not comfortable. But this is just telling me that you need to look at these things, thoughts, words, and ideas. What is it that you're trying to bring into the world? I feel like you're trying to create something, whether it's a relationship or a business. And again, this is a general reading, but there's something that you have to deal with on this path before you can really go full board in that new beginning. And I'm not trying to say this to negate anything. I'm just saying, what is it that you can think of that maybe is something that you want to address before moving forward? Because I feel that it's a way for you. He's seeking the truth, by the way, and he's very brilliant. And so I think that there's something about using that to seek truth, so before you go further down your path. And maybe it's just clarity of who you currently are now, like I was saying before. Maybe it's getting clarity about the direction that you want to go in. Maybe it's getting clarity about what happened to you recently in your past. Because the thing with the Knight of Swords is that he has one foot in the past and one in the present. So maybe that might be true for some of you, that there's something that you're still looking at that happened in the past before you can transition fully into the present and then go on into your future. You know, maybe there's just something that's kind of holding you back a little bit. But let's get some clarifiers on that. We have Queen of Cups. We have the Ten of Pentacles. We have the Seven of Swords. The Judgment card. This is exactly what I was telling you. This is amazing. Okay. Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. I mean, this is just a I can feel into the cards. This is just a reiteration. So we've got the Six of Pentacles. It's called boons in this deck, but it's a pentacle. It's being clarified by the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So like I said, something scared her and she ran away, but she's being divinely blessed by God, that you're being protected. So if you're afraid of something or something's not going your way, whatever that might feel right now, God is just letting you know that he is there or she is there. They are there. Use whatever word. Source is there. But we've got the Ten of Pentacles here along with this Queen of Cups. And what I'm getting from this is that it's always to your benefit to practice self-love, self-care, to use your intuition, to tap into your heart and let that guide you. I really feel that you know, what's coming through is that will never steer you wrong when you follow your heart. Listen to your intuition when it comes up. If you have any doubt, spend a little time with it. Maybe close your eyes and feel into it. That way you don't have the distractions of this illusionary world that we live in. Right? To just feel into your energy, into your soul and get the answer there. Or, you know, slow and steady, maybe take a little more time if you're not quite sure, if you're not used to doing something like that. We've got this Ten of Pentacles there. This is just saying that, you know, if you really are going for this, if you want everything in your life to be this prosperous, abundant life, through all this hard work, this is a card where you really have everything coming in for you. You've got family, friends, pets, you've got finances, career, housing, car, and it's just like you just kind of feel like, not necessarily that you have arrived, but you feel very comfortable where you're at. You feel very loved, you feel very grateful. And with this card, I just feel that this is part of that, using your intuition and feeling into things, to feel into it. You have the friends that love you back. You love them, they love you back. You have the family that you love and you cherish and you nurture, and they do the same for you back. I just feel that you're really in that type of position. And that is a blessing from God if you're in that position. And I just feel that it's really coming in for you. I feel that a lot of your emotions, what this other card is saying, that I feel that you're opening and you're expanding your emotions too. I feel that it's not that you're making yourself vulnerable. I feel that you have this emotional IQ that's really coming into play right now. And it's almost like you're a master of your emotions. You're a master of this high emotional IQ, and it's just this kind of like the aperture it's just opening, and it's really, really impressive. I feel that it's running deeper and deeper inside you. All right, so then we come over here back to the Strength card. This is your strength and courage and your resiliency to overcome anything that comes your way. It is being clarified by the Seven of Swords and the Judgment card. And this is what I was telling you about. So I know if something's uncomfortable, you might want to run away. You might. But you've got so much strength and courage that you can definitely overcome it. So, but I know that when times get tough, it might not be something that you want to deal with. So for some of you, you might want to run away at times. This is just the energy that I'm reading. But this is you taking stock in yourself. The Judgment card is here for you to look at your old life in the coffin, and you're being divinely called out of the coffin to step into your new life. And this is what I was saying before. This is you asking, when the Judgment card comes up, this is you taking stock in yourself. This is you having that compassionate review, and you're asking yourself these questions. What is my philosophy? What makes me happy? What do I love? What do I want in my life? What do I not want in my life? You're going through all of these questions that are really important to you, and you're looking at the big picture and really what matters in this life. You know, what do I love? It's all about love. That is the vibration, to be in your authentic self and to be in a loving vibration. So these are the things that you're asking, but I know, Aquarius, sometimes you just don't want to deal with it and you're going to run away. I know that, and that's okay. You can come back. Just because you go away doesn't mean you can't come back. Okay, and then with this Knight of Swords, with one foot in the past and one in the present, and really having this type of this to confront something that's on your life path. It is being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. So this is telling me that there's a self-imposed restriction going on. Swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. There is something going on in your head that you're playing over and over. There's something that is very frustrating, maybe something that is very restrictive. There's something going on that maybe that is what you need to address. And that would help give you relief, and it will allow that Knight to step aside so you can continue on your path, because this is a self-imposed restriction. She's wrapped in a ribbon. She can easily lean up against the sword, rub it against the ribbon. It will release. She can reach up, take the blindfold off, and walk away. It's a self-imposed restriction. These are not chains. You know, these are not shackles. So there's something going on in your head. It's self-imposed, okay? And it's like you feel very trapped and restricted. Then we've got another Knight. We have the Knight of Wands. This Knight runs in and he runs right back out. So I feel that for a lot of you, you can take some energy and take your thoughts and address whatever it is. Go and deal with it, and then you could turn around and go right back out. I don't feel that this is something that's going to take up a lot of your time. It's just something that's there that does need to be addressed, but I really don't feel it will take long for you to figure it out, for you to address it and just put it aside, or it dissipates in your life and it's no longer there. It just wants some attention really quick. Okay, so that's part of the guidance and advice from Spirit. Now I'm going to look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Nine of Swords. So there's some fears coming up. So you have an opportunity to deal with these fears, and really, I feel like it's to diffuse them. These are fears that are like a never-ending nightmare that keep you up at night, but again, it's all in your head. Just like this is all in your head. This is self-imposed restriction. This is you making up these fears. These fears are not real. This tree is not going to get him. Okay, he's reading into it. It's like his imagination is getting the better of him. So if you've got any type of anxiety, any fears, any worries that keep you up at night, this is what that energy is. So you have an opportunity to address it and then dissipate it. And I'll get clarifiers in a minute. Then your challenge is the Eight of Pentacles. Your challenge is to have this type of mastery. This is about doing the work, doing the due diligence to accomplish something in this 3D world. But this is really laying the groundwork. This is that attention to detail and making sure that you're doing step A, B, C, D to get to from A to Z. This is you really doing the groundwork. This is about mastering a skill. And that's in the challenge position. So that's just telling me that, you know, maybe your attention is focused somewhere else. and you're looking at this new journey, that it's not about self-mastery right now, that is a challenge for you, that maybe you feel that you've already gotten to that stage, or whatever your situation is, but this is in the challenge position. So there's something that Spirit is calling your attention to, that you need to work on self-mastery. Maybe if you found a mate with that Lovers card, if you found a potential partner, or if you have a career that's lining up for yourself, maybe you have to work even harder now at it to get it off the ground if it's a new business. Maybe you have to work even harder because you're a new hire. Maybe you have to work even harder at this relationship for whatever reason. Maybe they live further away, so now you have to drive 2 hours if you want to see them. Whatever the situation is, there's something about you have to do some work. All right, let me go ahead and get some clarifiers to get more information on that. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. We've got the Three of Wands. We've got the Justice card. Interesting. And the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so let's start with the opportunity. So you have an opportunity to work through these fears. You have an opportunity to overcome this feeling of fear. And it looks like it's coming from, now this is interesting. This is the Nine of Pentacles. This is talking about through independence and freedom that you can free yourself from that fear. This is you having a laser focus to free yourself from any fear that's coming in for yourself. So I feel that if you just look at really what's going on around you, and you don't let these thoughts get the better of you, that you realize that they're irrational, I think that they immediately go away. I think that you don't let your emotions overcome you, because I feel like you actually are really in control of your emotions, and especially with this card is to go with the flow. So you have an opportunity to release that fear. Then with this Three of Wands, this is really telling me that part of releasing that fear is you're calling something bigger and better in for yourself. You don't have any fear here. I just want to show you the color of the cards. This is a card of fear, so they're using darker colors to symbolize that. These two cards, there's no dark colors. It's not showing fear. Now it is a different deck, but it's still not showing fear. So she is an independent woman, the life of luxury. She's worked really hard to get to this position. And he is looking out at the world. He's calling something really big in for himself. He's looking at these ships out on the horizon. So this is what I feel is coming through in the cards, is that for you to overcome your fears, it's because you're doing a lot of work to get to where you want to go, and you're calling something bigger and better in for yourself. And because you're doing this work, you're taking action. That is moving the fear aside, because if you were not doing anything, if you were inactive, like not doing anything, I think the fears would fester. But the fact that you're doing something, that there's motion, there's momentum, I feel that is having the fear go away. It's like you don't have time for it. If you're sitting there and you're not doing anything, then your thoughts can go wild, and that's when the fear comes up, because it's irrational fear. But once you start doing something and you've got this laser focus, it goes away. So that you have an opportunity to get rid of that fear that way. Then in the challenge position, it is a difficult challenge. Well, not difficult, but it is a challenge for you to have this meticulous attention to detail for this type of self-mastery right now. Now, the thing when it's in a challenge position, it does not mean it's impossible. It just means you have to work a little harder at it right now. It could be the other way around. Maybe the fears would have been in the challenge and the self-mastery would have been an opportunity. And that means that the self-mastery, instead of it being difficult right now, it would be super easy. You would just step right in self-mastery and everything is coming easy. But because it's in the challenge position, you have to work a little harder at it. It's being clarified by the Justice card and the Three of Pentacles. So not only do you need to work a little harder at it, you need to work with other people. I think working as a group will completely resolve this issue. It's going to benefit you dramatically. This is about you also enjoying the work. Sorry, my button keeps getting caught on the table, but it's like You enjoy working with other people, and it makes it easier for you. Okay, that will help you overcome the challenge. Not that the whole burden is on you. It's like everybody has a task. And this type of skill really enables you to lighten your load, lighten your workload. With this Justice card, again, this is about you having the stability, being grounded, following your truth. This is also telling me that you're doing what is right. You're doing not only what is right for you, but what is right for your community. And by community, I say that because that's what this card is representing. So that could be your close-knit of friends. Let's say you're starting a business. This could be you, your employees. This could also be the people that you interact with, other vendors. Whatever your situation is, I do feel that you just benefit from that working with others. And really, this is about you knowing what you want to do, and I just feel that you're in an excellent position right now. I feel that whatever you went through in your past from your energy, that you had all those obstacles that you overcame, that this has just laid the groundwork for you to really stand in your truth. And you're really coming from a point of justice. I mean, it's that simple. I think you just know exactly what you want to bring in. You're fair, you're balanced. And I think that you really want to do something good in this world is really the energy that's coming off of this card. And that's beautiful. Okay, Aquarius, so that's your opportunity and that's your challenge. It's there for everybody, but not everybody grabs it. Okay? All right, so now I'm going to roll into the love reading. So this is going to be for all the Aquarians that are single and looking for love. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. And don't forget to check out my Tarot Tuesday. I go live every single Tuesday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and I answer your questions. People submit their questions in advance, or you can submit them live in a super chat or through PayPal. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. So what does the universe want to tell Aquarius about love? Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Page of Cups, and I pull the clarifiers in advance. We've got the Six of Pentacles, the Ten of Cups, the Emperor, the Lovers again. Wow. Okay, so that's very special. Remember, I'm using 3 decks, and that has come up for you now in 2 different decks. So that's a definite message from Spirit. Six of Cups and the Four of Cups. So a lot of emotions are coming in for you around this love reading. All right, so let me show you the 3 main cards. So I've got the Six of Swords, the Ten of Swords, and the Page of Cups. So I'm really getting that there's light at the end of the tunnel. I'm getting that you're moving from choppy waters over to calmer shores. You're leaving troubled waters behind. You're leaving troubled relationships. You're leaving just that feeling of trouble, and you're making an effort. You see that staff? Okay, that's a wand. So you're taking a bold step. You're taking an action to leave that. So this could be literal or figurative. But I just feel that there's a light at the end of the tunnel for you in love. So if you've had some frustrating experiences in love, I feel that this is a really good time for you to put yourself out there and meet a really good partner for yourself. You have to use discernment, right? So that Six of Swords is being clarified by another 6. We've got the Six of Pentacles and then the Ten of Cups. This is happy, joyful family. You will absolutely, I mean, talk about light at the end of the tunnel. Happy, joyful family. Everybody wants the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles. So, this is you being emotionally fulfilled, happy, joyful family. We've got the Six of Cups. This is telling me that you've got the knowledge and the power and the resources to make it happen. This is telling me you know what you want and what you don't want. You're very grounded and stable right now. And I just want to point out that when I do the main Aquarian reading, that's your energy, Aquarius. So when I go into the love reading, that's still true. You're still Aquarius. This is just for the people that are single and looking for love. And that is part of your energy, that stability and being very grounded, like with the Justice card. Okay? When that Justice card comes out, it's got the scales about being very balanced. And that's what's coming in right here for you. Again, that's really an important aspect of your personality right now, and that will help you find love, is that remaining stable like that for yourself and for others. We also have the Ten of Swords. This is just telling me that a lot of things, a lot of painful endings have recently happened. And that's a good thing, because that is now behind you. This is a 10, so this is as bad as it can get. And it ends, and now you're going to start back again with an ace, which is a 1, and that's a new beginning. So you have all of these old cycles coming to an end. These are old relationships. These are old versions of you. Just a lot of old cycles, a lot of old baggage that you're shaking off. Now, swords are thoughts, words, and ideas. So these, like I said, old versions of you, maybe pictures of yourself you have in your head, words that you use to describe yourself. They're just kind of all coming to an end. And maybe it's a former lifestyle too. Maybe when you were with your past partners that you had a certain ritual or habit that you did in your life. You had, certain patterns, right? And then you're single, you have new patterns, you're by yourself. And then I just kind of feel like that's kind of going away a little bit, and you're evolving into a new self. Remember, you had the Fool. You had the Fool twice in the last reading. That's huge. That's a new chapter in your life. That's big. That's moving through the door and not looking back. And that card was there twice. It was the main card and the clarifier. So this Ten of Swords is being clarified by the Emperor and the Lovers card. And I'm telling you this because this is about you taking charge of your love life. This is about you taking charge of your new life going forward. With the Lovers card here, this is about having a divinely blessed relationship. That's huge. This could actually be a soulmate. It could be. I'm always cautious to use that. But it could be something that it's just such a deep relationship that you were meant to have this relationship. It's that recognition of the other person. It's a kindred spirit. It's like you have that really deep connection right off the bat. You feel it, they feel it. It could even be a little startling at first if you haven't felt it before. It's a beautiful feeling, and I feel that this is what's coming in for you. But that's because a lot of these old cycles have gone away. This could even be a person that has gone away. And I don't mean by death. I just mean like a past partner has left, and now that's created a space and an opening for somebody new to come in, because this is a 10. It's an ending. It's a painful ending, by the way. All right. Then we have for you the Page of Cups, and he is presenting you with his cup of love. This is an opportunity to seize the day to find love. That's beautiful. So you've got the Lovers here, and you have this Page of Cups. Plus you've got that 10 of Cups, that happy, joyful family. So I feel that there is an opportunity that's going to be coming your way. You need eyes to see it, because what's coming in for you is this 4 of Cups and the 6 of Cups. Another 6. I love this for you. We have 6, 6, and another 6. These are great cards. So this is talking about opening your heart, going back to a time before any bitterness or cynicism touched your heart. Remember what it was like going back. This is a card of nostalgia. So think about when you were a kid before anything really bad happened, right, in this life, because this life can be hard. Think about that before a lot of traumas happen. You know, think about how excited you were, how you used your imagination, there was magic in the world and it was exciting. It's that type of positive, uplifting, beautiful feeling of love. Opening your heart is going to attract love to you. We also have the Four of Cups. When you are in a funk, you are going to miss the gift and blessing from the universe. If you're in a funky mood, you are going to miss the person that's being presented to you. The key here is to be in this loving vibration. Now, if it's unrealistic for you to be in this loving vibration all the time, because we go through different things in our lives, when you are going out and putting yourself out there to go meet a partner, be in this vibration so you're attracting a like-minded person. You do not want to be in this misery loves company. He actually doesn't want to be around anybody. He wants to be alone. So if you are putting yourself out there, you want to meet someone, make sure that you're paying attention to your emotions and to what you're putting out into the universe. Because if you go out there like that, you're bored, apathetic. If you put, like, maybe you don't even want to date, you want to be with someone, but you don't want to go through the process. Let's say you put yourself out there and you really don't want to be there. It's going to come off. It's a nonverbal language. People will pick up on it, and they're either going to be repelled by you, or you're going to attract the kind of person maybe you don't want, someone that has issues too. And I'm not saying you have issues when I say too, but I'm just saying when you're in this mood, you don't want to attract that mood to you. So again, be careful on the words that you use and the emotions that you're putting out into the universe, because you will absolutely find love, a potential soulmate if you want it. Use your discernment, feel into it, but I feel that you have no problem taking charge and being the boss and really finding out finding the right person that's meant for you. Well, how beautiful for you, Aquarius. If you're looking for love, you can definitely find it. You got to put yourself out there, whether it's a meetup group, a singles club, maybe you join an investment group if that's what you're into, and you can meet somebody else that's in the investment group. If you're into sports, maybe a triathlon club or pickleball paddle. I mean, that's really popular now. I mean, you know, just do whatever it is that you love, because you want to meet someone that loves it too, right? So just put yourself out there. You never know who you're going to meet. All right, everybody, that's what I have for you for today. Thank you for viewing me. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And leave a comment if this resonates with you. We'd love to know if you found love, especially now in the holiday season. You know, I really think love is in the air. I know a lot of people say, nah, it's the holidays. No, I don't think so. Not this time. I think that people are really upbeat. I think people are really putting themselves out there. And I think people want positivity. I think people are reaching for something. I think people do not want to be fear-based, and they don't want to be depressed. I think people are reaching towards the light. I really do. I feel it when I draw cards on it, when I ask questions. So I think that this is really a good time for you to put yourself out there. All right, everybody, sending you lots of love. Bye for now.